Hello, my name is Randy McAtee, and I am a local lead for Nextdoor. And if you don't know what a lead is just someone who volunteers to help moderate the community and keep it neighborly. So I've probably been a lead. I didn't actually volunteer. They made me one because I had introduced in my neighborhood, which is Bullard, 99 people into the to come into the app. Now, it used to, next to my name, show the amount of people that I brought in. The last I looked, it was 99. But now it just says lead. It doesn't give the number. For whatever reasons, they changed it and removed that. Um, I'm not bragging. I'm just factoiding here. So, in concern for my community and whatnot, I did encourage a lot of people to come on to this app. The reason I'm speaking today is because I wanted to address this mailer that comes out from SLWA. You get them periodically, and SLWA is Service Line Warranties of America. And I don't know much about the company other than what I've read online, what I've read here. I did look at their Google reviews. I did look at the Better Business Bureau. And those are all things that I would encourage you to examine if you're considering the service. Now, I'm going to tell you why you might want to consider this service. I'm not going to speak anything about the quality of the service. You're going to have to find that out either for yourself or for looking online. It is rated A plus with the Better Business Bureau, and it does have 4.4 stars with Google reviews, and it is a nationwide service. And I happen to recently sign up with the service, and I'm going to tell you why. And that doesn't mean I'm endorsing them or that they're good. It's insurance. I haven't used them yet. My understanding is that since I've signed up, they're going to send me a contract, and that contract I'm going to look over, and the contract will tell me the terms of their coverage so that I can decide. And then once that's signed and sent back to them, then 30 days later, the warranty begins. Now, having said that, I'm going to tell you why I think that someone like myself might consider this service. My home was built in 1957, so it's an aged home. It's like 67 years old. I've already had problems with my home. Probably maybe 20 years ago, in the middle bathroom, I had a pipe that developed a pinhole leak, and I had to tear out the wall and replace the pipe, etc. By the way, they offer the coverage also for the inside of the home, so I guess I'm starting there. My neighbor, who passed away a few years ago, he built this home originally just to the west of me, and his pipes seemed to have gone out all at the same time, and so he ended up having to replace all of his pipes. Last night I brought some leftover turkey meat to my neighbor next door, who has a dog, and the meat was for his dog, not for him. And he was telling me that his sewer had backed up, and he had to replace a portion of his sewer line, and he got a couple of bids, and one was 6,000, and the other one was a couple thousand, from a friend of a friend. I don't even know if the person was licensed. I assume that they were, but anyway, he got it fixed. It was a couple $1,000s. My understanding of this program is that if it is covered, that there is no deductible. So there's that. Now, I've also had some issues on the outside of my home. The one issue was taken care of by the Fresno Water Utility Company, and it was it was a leaking water pipe that went from the water main to my meter. My son had pointed out that there was a leak of water coming through the curb, a little crack in the curb and a little water coming through. And so I called them, and they came out and they looked at it. They brought out a backhoe. They dug up the street, and sure enough, the water pipe uh, had sprung a leak, and it was leaking into the ground and seeping up through and coming out the curb. And they repaired it. There was no charge to me. My responsibility is from the water meter to the home. And anyway, if you have an aged home, such as I do, and many people do here in our neighborhood and in many places in Fresno, you might want to consider this. But I would suggest that you investigate it for yourself, because I am not endorsing this company. I'm giving you just some reasons from my own personal experience. And by the way, I am a licensed general contractor, so I have been around, the construction industry and these things for many years. My license is currently inactive, but I think my license I've had since 1988, and I've been here in the Fresno, in this particular home since 1988, I think. So 38 years here in Fresno. And I think that's it. I just thought it might be helpful to go over these things and encourage you, because everybody's getting them, to investigate for yourself and decide for yourself whether or not you think it will work for you. That's it for now.